Across America, each state tells a very different story of life. Some states give you opportunity, safety, and comfort, while others struggle with poverty, poor infrastructure, or rising costs that make life harder. But when we put all 50 states side by side, patterns begin to emerge. You start to see where life feels easier and where daily challenges weigh people down. This is not just about opinions. It is about measuring real factors that matter to families and individuals every single day. We look at cost of living, education, jobs, healthcare, safety, and overall quality of life. When you add all of these together, a clear ranking begins to take shape, from the toughest places to live all the way up to the states that many would consider the very best. As we go through this list, you may be surprised. Some states that seem beautiful or popular may fall lower than you expect, while quieter states that rarely make the headlines may climb much higher. The order may challenge what you think you know, and it may even change the way you see your own home state. Before we start the full ranking, take a moment to support this channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video like this. And let us know in the comments where your state should stand in this ranking. Now that we have set the stage, let us step back and look at the bigger picture of what it really means to rank all 50 states from worst to best. America is not only large in size, but also incredibly diverse in lifestyle. From the busy streets of New York to the quiet plains of Nebraska, every state offers a different way of life. Some are known for job opportunities and fast growth, while others are valued for peace, affordability, or natural beauty. This makes the comparison between states both fascinating and challenging. To create this ranking, we focus on the factors that impact daily life for most people. These include how much it costs to live there, how safe communities are, how strong the job market is, and the quality of education and healthcare. These categories may sound simple, but together they shape the full experience of living in each state. Another part of the bigger picture is population movement. People are leaving some states in large numbers and moving into others. High costs, rising crime, or lack of jobs often push people away. On the other hand, affordable housing, better schools, and good quality of life attract new residents. By looking at these trends, we can see why some states struggle while others rise to the top. It is also important to remember that no state is perfect and no state is entirely bad. Each one has strengths and weaknesses. What may be a disadvantage for one person could be a benefit for someone else. Still, when we look at the overall balance of opportunities and challenges, clear patterns begin to emerge. This bigger picture gives us the foundation we need before moving into the countdown. With this understanding in mind, we are now ready to go state by state and see how they compare when ranked side by side. At number 50 is Louisiana. High crime and weak economic indicators keep Louisiana at the bottom. Infrastructure and education face long-term strain. Culture and tourism remain bright spots, yet do not offset core gaps. Many communities still push for safer streets and better jobs. At number 49 is Alaska. Remote distances limit access to healthcare and education. Costs for basics run high in many towns. Energy and natural resources support jobs, yet volatility hurts stability. Small communities keep strong bonds even with tough logistics. At number 48 is Mississippi. Persistent poverty holds back outcomes in schools and health. Economic opportunity is limited in many counties. Costs are low, yet wages lag. Local leaders work on workforce training and small business growth. At number 47 is New Mexico. Public safety and education scores remain low. Scenic beauty and culture attract visitors, yet progress is uneven. Energy and film add jobs, but many rural areas need services. Community initiatives aim to lift outcomes. At number 46 is West Virginia. Aging infrastructure and health challenges weigh on residents. Coal's decline reshaped many towns. Outdoor recreation is growing, yet not enough to move key metrics. Workforce retraining continues across the state. Number 45 is Alabama. Health outcomes and education performance sit below average. Manufacturing and aerospace add wins in certain cities. Cost of living stays low, which helps families. Long-term gains depend on schools and public health. Number 44 is Arkansas. Arkansas is affordable and has strong job opportunities in logistics and retail along major highways. However, rural hospitals face challenges and healthcare access can be limited. Education remains a major area for improvement across the state. Number 43 is Michigan. Michigan is shifting from traditional manufacturing toward tech and mobility industries. Its lakes and universities are valuable strengths, but older cities face infrastructure problems. Job opportunities depend on the state's ability to adapt to new industries. Number 42 is Oklahoma. Oklahoma's economy rises and falls with the energy sector, creating instability. Education and healthcare lag behind national averages, though cities like Tulsa and Oklahoma City are investing in innovation. Better broadband and roads are helping rural communities. Number 41 is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania struggles with aging infrastructure but benefits from world-class universities and hospitals. Living costs vary widely between counties, making some areas more affordable than others. Growth in life sciences and logistics is shaping the state's future. At number 40, we have South Carolina, a state where tourism and manufacturing are creating steady jobs. Yet wages remain uneven, and public health struggles continue. Busy ports drive trade and investment, but rapid population growth is straining roads and housing. Coming in at number 39 is Kentucky. Known for its bourbon and advanced manufacturing exports, it provides affordable living for many families. Still, health outcomes remain low, and parts of Appalachia face deep challenges, even as workforce programs work to rebuild skills. At number 38 stands Ohio, home to a diverse economy spanning healthcare, logistics, and manufacturing. While large metros invest in revitalization and innovation districts, some regions face slower growth and aging housing stock. Retaining graduates is a key priority. At number 37, we find California, powered by world-class universities and a global tech sector. However, high costs and housing shortages weigh heavily on residents. Wildfire risks and infrastructure demands add pressure, while policies aim to boost clean energy and housing supply. Number 36 is Illinois, anchored by the global hub of Chicago in finance and logistics. Despite these strengths, budget pressures and modest population growth hold the state back. Infrastructure improvements continue, while universities and medical centers remain vital assets. At number 35 sits Oregon, prized for its quality of life and natural beauty. Yet, rising housing costs and limited infrastructure are testing families. Seasonal wildfire smoke and drought add challenges, though the innovation economy continues to grow. Next, at number 34, is Nevada, where entertainment and tourism fuel jobs but create economic volatility. Rapid growth is stressing schools and limited water supplies. Efforts to diversify into logistics and tech are underway, while housing remains more accessible outside of major hotspots. At number 33, we reach Indiana, a state with manufacturing as its backbone. Health and environmental outcomes still lag, but its central location makes it a prime logistics hub. Smaller cities are also working to revive downtown districts. At number 32 is Tennessee, where steady migration strengthens the economy and cultural centers like Nashville flourish. Schools and health outcomes fall short of national averages, while housing prices climb in booming metros. Logistics and the auto industry remain powerful drivers. Finally, for this segment, at number 31, we find Missouri, offering affordability and a blend of urban and rural life. St. Louis and Kansas City anchor business and culture, while agriculture and manufacturing keep the economy stable. Public health and infrastructure remain areas for growth. At number 30, we find Arizona, a fast-growing state where sunshine and open space attract many newcomers. Tech and manufacturing plants are adding jobs, but housing is tightening in Phoenix and water supplies, along with extreme heat demand, careful planning. Coming in at number 29 is Texas, home to one of the largest economies in the country. Job creation is strong and people continue to move in, but schools and healthcare vary widely. Rapid growth is straining housing and infrastructure, infrastructure, while energy and technology diversify the base. At number 28, we have Hawaii, where health outcomes and longevity are among the best in the nation. Yet costs for housing and daily goods are very high. Tourism dominates employment, while local agriculture and sustainability aim to reduce dependence on imports. Number 27 is Maine, a state valued for its safety and natural beauty. Remote work is drawing new residents, but an aging population challenges the workforce. Small businesses and fisheries remain key to the economy. At number 26 sits Montana, where open spaces and outdoor life attract steady migration. Popular towns face housing shortages, and the wide distances make infrastructure expensive to maintain. Outdoor recreation continues to fuel local economies. We are only halfway through the list, and the best states are still coming up. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button so you do not miss what comes next. Number 25 is Kansas, with low costs and a central location that supports logistics, agriculture, and aviation anchor exports, while population growth remains modest. Schools perform steadily with room for improvement. At number 24, we reach Rhode Island, the smallest state, but one with strong access to services. Costs are above average and housing is tight, yet health and education track fairly well. Research tied to the blue economy grows along Narragansett Bay. Number 23 is Wyoming, where energy revenues dominate state budgets. Its sparse population makes service delivery difficult, though the natural environment is world-class. Efforts continue to diversify into technology and tourism. At number 22, we have New York, home to global finance, culture, and higher education. While costs and housing pressure many households, upstate regions are working on clean energy and chip manufacturing. Transit networks and healthcare access remain strengths. Finally, for this segment, at number 21 is Georgia, a state with fast-growing industries in film, logistics, and fintech. The Port of Savannah continues to expand trade, though rural areas face serious healthcare gaps. Housing is still more affordable outside the Atlanta core. At number 20, we have Maryland, where federal agencies and biotech firms anchor some of the nation's highest wages. Costs are elevated near the Washington, D.C. suburbs, but schools and health outcomes remain strong. Transit networks and Chesapeake Bay restoration are ongoing priorities. Number 19 is New Jersey, a state with high scores in education and safety. However, affordability is challenged by high taxes and housing costs. Pharmaceuticals and logistics remain economic pillars, while shore communities work to balance tourism with climate resilience. At number 18 sits Delaware, known as a corporate hub thanks to its favorable business laws. Its small size ensures easy access to services, though coastal risks and housing costs need attention. Health indicators for residents remain generally solid. Coming in at number 17 is Wisconsin, where manufacturing and agriculture continue to provide stability. Many school districts perform well, though slow population growth affects the labor force. Freshwater research and outdoor recreation are growing areas of strength. At number 16, we find Virginia, powered by defense, cybersecurity, and data centers that fuel steady job creation. Schools and infrastructure rank highly, though costs differ widely between regions. Coastal resilience remains an important focus. Number 15 is Connecticut, a state with high incomes and strong education levels. Healthcare quality is also strong, yet taxes and overall costs are significant. Advanced manufacturing and insurance still form the backbone of the economy. At number 14 stands Iowa, where agriculture and advanced manufacturing provide stability. Education and infrastructure receive solid marks, though rural hospitals face staffing shortages. Population growth remains modest across the state. Number 13 is North Carolina, where research and banking shape a balanced and growing economy. Migration is fueling job creation, though housing prices are climbing in Charlotte and the Triangle. Mountains, coastlines, and ports add to its appeal. At number 12, we have North Dakota, a state with high output in both energy and agriculture. Its small population helps ensure service access, though harsh weather and long distances challenge logistics. Fiscal management has stayed steady. Finally, at number 11 is Colorado, a state that attracts talent with outdoor assets and a diverse economy. Tech and aerospace are expanding along the Front Range, but housing affordability is a serious obstacle. Transit and water planning remain top priorities. At number 10, we have Washington, where global tech giants and international trade drive the economy. Infrastructure is expanding to keep up with growth, though wildfire smoke affects environmental scores. Education and income levels remain among the nation's highest. Number 9 is Massachusetts, a hub of universities and world-class hospitals that fuel constant innovation. Housing costs are a major barrier for many workers, but Metro Boston benefits from strong transit coverage. Life sciences continue to expand across the state. At number 8 sits South Dakota, known for fiscal stability and low taxes that attract businesses. Its small population ensures good service access, though harsh weather tests infrastructure. Tourism in the Black Hills and Mount Rushmore remains a reliable revenue source. Coming in at number 7 is Vermont, a state recognized for safety and excellent community health. Its population is small and aging, but quality of life is defined by outdoor recreation and strong local food culture. Expanding broadband and housing supply remain active priorities. At number 6, we find Florida, home to one of the nation's strongest economies with fast job growth. The absence of a state income tax attracts both workers and retirees. Still, high insurance premiums and rising housing costs place strain on households, while tourism and agriculture continue to anchor the state. Number 5 is Nebraska, which delivers balanced scores across education, infrastructure, and stability. Agriculture and insurance industries form a dependable backbone for the economy. Population growth is steady, though not rapid, with communities investing in workforce pipelines to support the future. At number 4 stands Minnesota, where health outcomes and education consistently rank among the best in the country. Long winters put pressure on infrastructure and budgets, but the state thrives with medical device industries and headquarters of major companies. Parks and lakes enhance daily life for residents. Number 3 is Idaho, a state experiencing rapid growth paired with expanding infrastructure. Housing affordability is under pressure in its most popular areas, yet technology and advanced manufacturing are creating new opportunities. Outdoor recreation remains one of Idaho's strongest draws. At number 2, we see New Hampshire, where low poverty and strong public safety help the state rank near the very top. With no state income or sales tax, households benefit financially, though living costs remain high. Education, healthcare access, and civic engagement in small towns remain strong. And finally, at number 1 is Utah, which leads the nation overall for the 3rd year in a row. High marks in fiscal stability, a thriving economy, and strong infrastructure and education keep it at the top. Rapid population growth does bring challenges in housing and the environment, yet Utah continues to set the national standard. We have seen all 50 states ranked from the lowest to the very best. But what does this ranking really mean for you? It matters because where a state stands affects the daily lives of millions of people who call it home. A state with strong education and healthcare opens more opportunities for families. A state with solid infrastructure and jobs attracts new businesses and workers. On the other hand, challenges like high costs or weak services can shape whether people move in or move out. These rankings are not just numbers. They reflect real experiences, from the safety of neighborhoods to the strength of local economies. They highlight the strengths that should be celebrated and the challenges that need urgent attention. In the end, they remind us that every state has room to grow, and each step forward can improve the quality of life for its people. Whether you live in one of the lower-ranked states or in one of the top performers, these results show that every state has both opportunities and obstacles. What matters most is how communities, leaders, and people like you respond and create change for the future. If you found this ranking helpful, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more updates about America, where to live, and where to relocate. We know some people will agree with our list, and others may not, and that's completely okay. We did our research to bring you the best possible ranking, but we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think we we missed something about your state? Drop a comment below and share your experience. We always read your feedback, and it helps our community learn from each other. And if you want to keep exploring, just click the video on the screen about the best states to live in the USA. It's a great follow-up to this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.